my first guest tonight. Of course, he's a Tony and Emmy award-winning actor. He's appeared in numerous films, including The Birdcage and Mouse Hunt. Please welcome our pal, Nathan Lane.
Well, hiya, boss. Hi, big guy. Listen, Red.
Damn you, Lane!
I just wanted to let you know, I was listening to, you're very funny in the monologue, and I wanted to let you know there's an alternative to Al Gore.
Yes.
Because I also heard yesterday that Steve Forbes has thrown his hat into the ring again.
Yeah.
The hat with the pinwheel on top. And I don't know if you remember him. He was that sort of nerdy, bespectacled, wealthy
with crazy eyes.
With those Children of the Corn yes, it frightened people, but I thought he could get together with Ross Perot and they could start the Goofy Billionaire ticket. You know, yes sirree Bob, no ifs, ands, or buts. Forbes and Perot are totally nuts! Yeah. What do you think?
We'll do it.
Is this jacket all right? Because I feel like, do I look like a sort of fashionable Starfleet commander in this?
Yeah. You look very nice.
Versace, Armani, I need you on deck. I'm sorry.
I think it looks very nice.
Well, that's very kind of you.
There's so much going on with you. We must talk about.
Sure.
For example, I hear that you've been working with Bette Midler, who I've actually never met. I'd like to meet her someday.
A great lady, a great star, a great diva with a big heart. Mm-hmm. And we did this movie called Isn't She Great, which will be out towards the end of the year, about the life of Jacqueline Suzanne and her husband, Irving Mansfield, who I play. But Bette is sort of, she's become my guru, you know. She gives lots of advice, and she's definitely unflappable. Mm-hmm. She was on the set one day, and she was talking to her decorators, and she was on like a little platform like this, and she was saying, I want the bathroom mauve, and I want the library blue. And she calls them her house fluffers, the guys doing the decorating. And in the middle of this, she stepped back, and she fell, and she let out this blood-curdling, scream, hit the ground, and everyone surrounded her, and she's laying on her back with the phone, and she's saying, look, I really can't talk right now, I just fell on the floor. And everyone is staring at me, but I want the bathroom mauve and the library taupe. No, taupe. Anyway.
Is she someone who, I don't know, I mean, I've always heard she's larger than life.
She is, and well, I've been here looking for an apartment in New York, which is very hard, and I called her asking for some advice, and she said, live on the East Side. It's like an old Hitchcock film. I said, well, that's the selling point? Well, I'll get murdered in the shower? Birds will attack me on the way home? She said, no, you know what I mean. It's like old-time New York. And I said, well, I don't know whether I fit in on the East Side. We were talking about that before, you know.
They don't like performers over on the East Side.
No, they're like carny folk, yeah. They smell of grease paint. Right this way, Irish scum. Yes, you know.
That's how you feel sometimes over there.
Filthy Irish scum. That's what we are.
I've looked at apartments over there, and you just get this feeling of like...
I think it's a trailer park for me.
Well, save room for me.
Okay.
Because when I'm over there and I'm talking, what they hear is, bigosh and bigora. I work in television, I do. It's just, I'm a guy like anybody else.
That's right. Mr. Lane, you smell of pork rinds. May we see your tax returns now? Yes.
But you're actually trying to break through that barrier and live on the East Side. Is that because of Bette Midler's telling you that's the thing to do?
Well, yeah, whatever she says goes. She's pretty bossy, you know. So, no, I've just it's sort of ultimately about the apartment and trying to find, you know, the right living space. But she said she would go along with me. You know, I thought that would be good. I have to pass a co-op board and Bette Midler. He needs a wood-burning fireplace and a room for backup singers. But no, she's...
Does she get mad at you ever or anything like that? Or
does she get mad at me?
Yeah.
All the time.
Really?
I told her, I said she could become the new Spice Girl, Feisty Spice. She's just that, you know, but she's fun. She's great fun.
I would start crying if she yelled at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's actually very sweet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, you get past all that. You know, but she's aggressive.
Yeah, sure.
So why she is where she is.
Yes, that and the talent, too.
And the talent, well, yes. Well, I didn't mean. I know
Yeah.
she's one of the great talents of all time. No, I didn't mean that.
Yes, I know.
I didn't. I mean, she didn't. Push her way to the top.
Get out of my way, everybody!
That's right. No.
Yeah. You also...
So now I'll be getting a phone call.
Yeah.
What the hell did you say in that Conan O'Brien show? That's it. That's it for you.
She'll love that impression, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I sound a little like Broderick Crawford then. That's not good.
Now, you just met the president, I'm told.
I did.
Of the United States.
I did this special, an American celebration at Ford's Theater. So I entertained Mr. and Mrs. Clinton and a lot of rich white people. Mm-hmm. But it's, no matter what we've just gone through in terms of scandals and whatnot, it's still an impressive moment when you meet the president.
You're still meeting the president, no matter what's happening.
No matter what, whether it's Bubba or not, it's still a big moment. And but I had met him once before. I had entertained at a 50th birthday party fundraiser. But he was very kind, and he went through the line. He worked his way through the line of performers, and then he came around and sort of surprised me. I didn't know it was him. Suddenly, his arm was around me, and I thought, well, this is how he works, And I said, oh, hi. And he said,
He yawned.
No, but he said, and he looked like, he probably has a lot on his mind, Russia and Kosovo and everything. And so he looked at me, and he obviously kind of ran out of things to say. Ultimately, and he looked at me and he put his head down, and I said, I know it's hard to find the words for what I do. And then he laughed, and he looked at me and he said, I want you to know I'm very happy for your success. And I said, well, now you sound like my aunt at Thanksgiving. You're the president of the United States, and that's the best you could come up with? And then he had me court-martialed.
Which he can do.
Which he can do.
Very well,
He can marry you or court-martial you.
Not have you married, literally marry you. All right. You're going to perform at the Boston Pops, which I have done before.
Yes.
I'm from Boston, and I went and I did something for them,
city.
Which was really fun.
We had a great time.
What did you do for them?
Well, we did a tribute to Danny Kaye, and so I did a lot of all that great material that was written by a lot of it written by his wife Sylvia Fine, who wrote all these wonderful patter songs for him. And
like in the Jester?
Like in the Court Jester, the vessel with the pestle has the pellet with the poison, but the chalice from the palace has the brood that is true. And until they broke the chalice from the palace and replaced it with the flagon with the dragon, now the flagon with the dragon has the brood that is true, but the pellet with the poison still in the vessel with the pestle. Get it? Got it? Good. So she wrote.
Just wander around Manhattan muttering that, and you'll fit right in, my friend. Yeah.
She wrote that for him. And, yes. Anyway, so we had a great time, and I think it'll be on July 15th on PBS.
And I understand there's a short piece you do. It's a classic Danny Kaye piece?
Well, it's sort of what made him a star. It's from a show called Lady in the Dark. It's called Tchaikovsky by Ira Gershwin and Kurt Weill, and it's a list of Russian composers.
Oh.
And you never know when that could come in handy.
Yeah, so set your VCRs, because I want to see this right now. Will you do it for us?
Absolutely.
All right, let's take a look.
Hit it! There's Malachevsky, Rubinstein, Arensky, and Tchaikovsky, Sapelnikov, Dmitriev, Cherepin, Kryzhanovsky, Gadovsky, Artey, Buchev, Moriushko, Akamenko, Soloviev, Prokofiev, Diamkin, Koroschenko. There's Glinka, Winkler, Bordiansky, Rebekov, Ilyinski, there's Mendel, Kaleb, Zolotarov, and Kuczynski, and Sokolov, and Kovalov, Dukelsky, and Klanovsky, and Shostakovich, Borodin, Glier, and Novakovsky. There's Leonov, and Karganov, Markeyevich, Panchenko, and Darvomitsky, Cherbachev, Skriab, and Vasilyenko, Stravinsky, Rimsky, Korsakov, Bazorsky, and Brachanov, and Glazunov, and Cesar Kui, Kalishnikov, Rachmaninoff, Stravinsky, and Brachanov, Rubchinsky, and Rachmaninoff. I really have to stop the subject, has been drilled upon enough.